Shadow Home Secretary James Cleverly.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I thank the Secretary of State for an advanced copy of her statements. And I wish once again to pay my respects to the victims of the Southport attacks. The murder of 3 young girls in Southport was horrific, and our thoughts are with them, their families, their friends, and of course the local community. My thoughts are also with the families and friends of those who were killed at the Notting Hill Carnival. The Government and Mayor of London must do more to end the criminality and violence which too regularly mars this event, and they must bring forward credible plans to improve the safety of this well ahead of next year's carnivals. I pay tribute to the bravery of our police officers across the country who put themselves in harm's way to deal with the violence perpetrated by thugs this summer. There is not and can never be any excuse, justification or rationale for the violent disorder that we have seen. We cannot and will not let rioting thugs or extremists win. The government must always back our police officers to do what is necessary to maintain law and order, and attacks on the police by any group must not be tolerated. And intimidation of the public or the media cannot be allowed. So does the Home Secretary now see that the comments made by one of her own ministers at the time of the riots, seemingly making excuses for armed thugs intimidating the media, undermines the government's credibility, reinforces the accusations of bias, and puts people, including police officers, at increased risk? And does she now also recognise that the Labour leadership kneeling in the immediate aftermath of the Black Lives Matter disorder, when violent protesters attacked police officers, looks like her party takes some forms of violence less seriously than other forms of violence? And does she accept that any perception whatsoever of treating the same crimes differently based on the race, religion or community of the perpetrators increases tension rather than reduces it? And does she accept that at times of heightened tension, government ministers must be and must seem to be even-handed and demand even-handedness of others? Does she also recognise that the delay in holding a COBRA meeting until almost a week after these events started was a mistake? That it created a vacuum and delayed the actions which could have brought this disorder to an end more quickly? At the time of the disorder, the Prime Minister claimed he would create, and I quote, a standing army of public order police officers. What progress has been made in the intervening weeks to make that claim a reality? After the murder of the 3 young girls in Southport, the Right Honourable Lady and I discussed across the dispatch box the impact of misinformation and disinformation online. When I was Home Secretary, I travelled to the United States to deliver this message directly to the leadership of the tech firms and make
House of Commons sound. House of Commons sound. House of Commons sound. House of Commons sound.
Introduced by the Conservative government when I was on her side of the House, to ensure that the police are able to take firm action and clamp down on crime with all the force that the law allows, without the fear of being strung up for years in endless investigations. In government, we recruited 20,000 new police officers, but they will be hampered in their work if they do not feel supported by the government when they take the firm action needed to keep the people of this country safe. Violence has absolutely no place on our streets. Anyone who engages in violent disorder or commits violent crimes must face the full force of the law, no matter who they are. And we will continue to hold the government to account to ensure that they deal with disorder swiftly, effectively, fairly, and even-handedly.